Hello, lovely people, and welcome to Yoga with Carol. I am Carol, and today we are going to do a lovely little routine to help release the muscles in your pelvic floor, your pelvis, and your hips. So you don't need anything except yourself and your mat. A couple of yoga blocks, or maybe a cushion might be useful. So we're going to begin sitting in cross-legged position on the floor. And take your time getting down there. Be kind to yourself. Move with a little ease and settle in. Maybe move the fleshy part of your buttocks aside and really feel your sit bones on the floor. And we'll just take the first few moments just to settle in and bring your attention to your breath. So maybe close your eyes or soften your gaze. Rest your hands on your knees. Sit up nice and tall. And what we're going to do is really try and focus on bringing the breath right into the bottom of your tummy. Take a nice breath in through your nose. Exhale through your nose. And if that's too difficult for you, you can always breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do what makes you feel comfortable today, and with a little practice, maybe you'll be able to move on. So relax your shoulders and just feel the breath coming in and the breath going out. And it's very usual for people to breathe and do it more or less up here in your shoulders. So try and relax your shoulders down and focus on breathing into your belly. Let your day just melt away. Whatever's gone on before you got to the mat, or whatever you may be doing later, just put it to one side and focus on the breath coming in and the breath going out. Lengthen through your spine. And maybe bring both your hands to your belly. And again, your eyes can be closed or open, whatever you're comfortable with. And as you breathe in, feel your belly expand underneath your hands. And as you breathe out, feel it contract and move back through. Just bringing your awareness to where the breath is going and how it feels in your body. Take one more breath in. Feel your belly expand under your hand. And then exhale out and open your eyes. Amazing. Now we're just going to start by bringing our left leg in towards you and twisting your right leg round behind you. So your right foot is facing towards the back edge of your mat, left foot in towards the body. And flex your feet. Keep a little brightness in your toes just to protect your knees. And sit up nice and tall. Now you may find that this right glute is lifting up off the mat, but just focus on trying to square through your hips, and with time you will find that that'll come back down again. So don't worry about it too much. And then take a nice deep breath in and reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling, lengthen through the side of your body. And as we exhale, we're just going to twist round to our left. Place one hand on the outside of your left thigh, the other one down by your side. Sit up nice and tall. And you will feel that rotation in this right hip. So as always, if you feel any kind of pain, any sharpness, then come back out, take a few breaths, and then maybe try and go back in. Or maybe you skip this move and go to the next one. So do what feels right in your body. You know your body better than anyone, so just listen to what's going on in your body. Then again, we're just going to focus on the breath coming down into your belly. Breathing in, breathing out. And as you focus on that breath, relax. Keep your chest nice and tall, shoulders nice and relaxed, lengthening through your spine. And just notice what you feel in your body. Some of these moves take a little bit of getting used to, so just be kind to yourself and give it your best shot. You'll get better with practice. Breath coming in, belly expanding, breath going out. Then we'll come back to center and we'll switch to the other side. So you're just going to bring that right heel in, close to your body, and swing your left leg round behind you. So imagine you're again parallel with the back of your mat, and again maybe this time your left glute is lifting up off the mat, and it will come down with time. A little bit of brightness in your feet. Deep breath in, raise your hands up, lengthen through your spine, and exhale, twist to your right this time. One hand on the outside of your right thigh, one hand behind you. Sit up nice and tall. And then again, breathe into your belly. Notice what you're feeling in this left hip. Rotation in both hips. And just notice what you're feeling. Feel the belly expand. Soften through your shoulders. Lengthen through your spine. Take one more breath. And then as you exhale, come back to the center. Excellent. And we're going to do a little butterfly pose. So bring both feet together and let your knees come nice and wide. Now, you may find that you automatically hunch through your spine as we come into this posture. So try and shine your heart forward, let your knees fall to either side, feel your sit bones on the floor. And if this is too difficult, maybe you have a wall behind you and you can just scoot back to the wall and use the wall to help keep your spine nice and straight. Give yourself something to lean on, and you may find it's a lot easier to come into this posture with a wall behind you just to give you that extra bit of support. And then again, just hips, small of your back and your shoulder blades against the wall. Let your knees fall to either side. Sitting up nice and straight and breathe. Feeling this extension and this stretch in the inner thighs and in your hips. Just notice what you're feeling. Again, breathe right into the bottom of your belly. Really expand and contract. Then bring your attention to your pelvic floor. And as you breathe in, think about contracting the muscles up in your pelvic floor. And as you breathe out, relax and let them go as your belly comes in. Now it does take a little bit of practice, so give yourself the time that you need in order to get this rhythm and feel those muscles. And the more you practice, the better you will get at it. So breathe in, feel those muscles contract, almost the same muscles you would use if you were holding in a pea. Yep, holding in a pea. Exhale, relax those muscles. Breathe in. Exhale, relax. Breathe in, contract. Exhale, relax. One more time, breathe in. Contracting those pelvic floor muscles. Exhale, relax. And maybe just give your knees a little flutter, whether you're against the wall or whether you're on the mat. Just give them a little flutter. And then we'll make our way to all fours. So tabletop position, hands underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers nice and wide, knees underneath your hips, and push the tops of your feet into the floor. Tummy muscles up, nice flat back. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Then just to warm up the spine, we'll go through a few cat-cows. So deep breath in, dip your belly, tailbone up towards the sky, look forward. Exhale, push the floor away, chin to chest, belly to spine, and round through your back. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, push the floor away, round through your spine. Then come back to your tabletop. And we're just going to take your right leg and reach it out behind you. Keep your toes on the mat and gently tick-tock back and forward. Just stretching through your hamstring, your calf muscle. Breathing in, breathing out. Then we're just going to lift that right leg and place it over towards your left. Bring your toes back down to the floor and then turn your body to glance over your left shoulder towards your foot. Feel that stretch in your body. Push your toes into the floor. Breathe. Then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're just going to lift that right knee, bend your knee and bring your right knee towards your right elbow. Doesn't matter if it doesn't quite get there. Just try your best. Breathe in, take it back to where it was, toes on the floor, glance over your shoulder. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Breathe in, reach it back. Glance over your shoulder. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Then come back to your tabletop. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So left leg reaches out behind you, toes on the mat. Just a gentle tick-tock back and forward. And we're going to lift that left leg up. Sweep it over to the right side. Glance over your shoulder. Push your toes into the floor. Push the floor away with your hands. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in again. Exhale. Left knee to left elbow. Breathe in. Sweep it over to the right. Exhale. Left knee, left elbow. Reach over, glance over your shoulder, elbow to knee. Then come back to your tabletop. Then we're just going to move forward and scooch down towards your tummy. And then we're going to bring this right leg up so that your knee is parallel with your hips. And you can come onto your elbows if you're comfortable here. Flex your foot, left leg flat to the floor, straight out behind you. Or you can come all the way down onto your belly, maybe rest your forehead or your chin on the floor. Then focus on your breath. Just notice what you're feeling in that hip and send your breath right into your belly. Take one more breath. Exhale out. Excellent. Then bring that right leg in and take your left leg out. So knee parallel with your hip, pushing your hips down towards the floor, maybe resting your head on your hands or on the mat, maybe staying up on your elbows, wherever you're comfortable, and send your breath into your belly. Notice what's different about this hip compared to your other hip. And just breathe into whatever you're feeling. Take one more breath. And then bring that hip back in. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Push yourself back up to your tabletop. Swing your legs round. so that you're sitting on your mat. And then slowly roll down and lie on your back. Then just like we did where we were seated, bring your soles of your feet together, let your knees fall nice and wide for a little reclined butterfly pose. Then bring your hands to your belly and focus on your breath. Keep pushing your spine down towards the floor so the small of your back is nice and engaged with the floor. Then breathe into your belly. Focus on your pelvic floor, contracting those muscles as you breathe in. Exhale, relax. Contract as you breathe in. Exhale, relax. Then we're going to add a little movement. So maybe bring your hands down to the floor beside you. And as we breathe in, we're going to lift our knees, bring your legs together. Exhale, open them wide. Breathe in, lift your knees, bring them together. Focus on that pelvic floor. Exhale, open them wide. Breathe in, lift them up. Exhale, bring them wide. Now you can either continue with this movement, or if you want a little more, you can lift your knees off the floor so that your shins are parallel with the ceiling, knees together. And then as you breathe in, center, exhale, open your legs wide. Breathe in, bring them back together. Exhale, bring them wide. Small of your back flush against the floor. Use your core. So maybe you're here, maybe you're here. Either way, absolutely fine. Listen to your body and do what you're comfortable with today. And then maybe you'll progress on. Maybe you won't. Doesn't matter. What matters is that you're moving in a way that feels good to your body. And just by doing any of these gentle movements, you're helping to open up your hips, strengthen your pelvic floor, strengthen your pelvis, strengthen your core. And wherever you are, bring your knees together and bring them into your chest to give yourself a nice big hug. Maybe rock a little gently, side to side on the floor, massaging your spine. Good job, everybody, well done. Then bring your arms nice and wide, palms facing down like a T shape. You can either bring your shins parallel to the ceiling, again, small of your back, nice and snug against the floor. And if this is too much, you can always bring your toes down to the floor. Then nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, let your knees fall to the right. Think about keeping both your shoulder blades on the floor. And if you need to put maybe a block or something under your knee, then you can do just to give you that little bit extra support. And if it's all right for your head and your neck, you can maybe turn your gaze to look towards your left fingertips. Then again, think about that breath in your belly, breathing in, breathing out. Feel your belly expand and contract. Take one more breath. Then use your exhale to bring your knees back to center. And then let them fall to the left. And again, maybe your toes are on the floor and you just let them fall over from there. Either way, absolutely fine. Keep pushing both your shoulder blades down towards the floor, and this time maybe turn your gaze to look towards your right fingertip. And bring yourself back to your breath. Maybe close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe in. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, bring your knees back to center. Again, maybe they're up here. Maybe your toes are on the floor. Then everybody bring your toes back to the floor. Then heel toe your feet as wide as your yoga mat, feet pointing 10 to 2. You can rest your hand on your belly and then just windshield wiper your legs one way, hold for a second, and then windshield wiper the other way, hold for a second. Then inch them down the mat and do the same thing. Just rotating your hips one way, then the other. And then bring your knees up and bring your hands behind your knees. We're going to do a funky little move called rock and roll. So you're just going to start by moving your legs to create a little momentum until you can start to rock and roll off the floor and all the way back up to feet. Then make your way back to the center of your mat. Take your time. Maybe give your shoulders a little wiggle. Lengthen through your spine. Then bring your hands together at your heart and close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Then take a little moment of gratitude as always for yourself, for showing up and doing a little practice and taking a little time just for yourself. Thank you so much for coming to practice with me. I truly appreciate it. And maybe set a little intention for the rest of your day or the rest of your evening, whatever that means to you. Take one final deep breath in. Bring your hands up to your third eye and we'll bow and say Namaste. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope you have a wonderful day.